So Kyle, you've released tracks on Moods and Grooves, Effexy, and Hyperdub. What else am I missing? Oh, Warp.
Yep, Polydor also.
Polydor.
Yeah.
And you also have your own label. Everything I read, they're calling you a prodigy, boy wonder, genius. Now, how do you feel about being called a boy wonder considering you're a man? How do you feel about being considered a prodigy amongst your peers here in Detroit? And how do you feel about, the word genius?
I like them all.
You'll take it?
Yeah, I'm still pretty much a kid. It's like I don't mind being called that. I still don't have a million responsibilities, so I wouldn't say I'm like quite. There's some aspects of a man, some aspects I'm still young and being a genius. I've been called that for a while. Went to gifted schools, this and that, so there's nothing new. I'm just like, nah, it's cool. I like it. I take it humbly. It's pretty cool.
Too funny.
I know, I like the show.
But really, I mean, about like being like a prodigy and a genius and things like that, sometimes there's just like, there's a myth that builds up around you. You comfortable with that?
Yeah, I'm complete. People can think what they want to think. I'm just gonna keep doing the stuff I do, But it's cool. It's cool. I like the fact that people fantasize about what I do, things like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Who doesn't like that? I mean, that's good. It's great.
Did you feel alienated from your peers during high school because you were sort of taking a different path where maybe they were sort of following certain trends?
Yeah, at a certain point, I kind of did feel a little bit like damn, because everybody was like, oh, you do that weird stuff. You do that weird what kind of beats and stuff. But at a certain point, I just realized this is what I do. This is the stuff I like, whatever. You do kind of like, dang, I wish other people here were into it, That'd be nice.
Have things changed?
Yeah. I think by the time I was a senior year in high school, I didn't care because I was like, I got records out, this and that, and like people saw they wanted to be like what I was doing. They were like, dang, how do I get on? How did I get it? This dude, what? His stuff over in Japan and stuff. This dude is ridiculous. And that's what I was like, I just kept making beat tapes. That's when I started getting more out. Like in high school, like 12th grade year, I'd be walking around the school with keyboards and stuff, like tricking stuff out. Like people be like, man, this dude is ridiculous. He cold, like on the beats. Like people be like, cause like I could do everything they could do. I could do all that same stuff, play all the little same riffs, all the keys and all that. And they'd be like, man, like this dude is just a genius. Just like he just got skill. He's ridiculous like that. So I was like, yeah, whatever. I'm not alien anymore. Y'all want to be able to do the stuff that I do now,
So Kyle, I saw some video of you on YouTube tutoring some kids up at Youthville.
Okay. Yeah.
And why don't you tell us about that project, Youthville, and then tell us about what it's like sort of tutoring other young adults that are close to your age and kids that are close to your age. And
Youthville is like basically a program that's has different like art and things like that, and one of them is the music production, the beat making class that I teach. It's great like working with kids that are actually interested in stuff, to see someone who is driven enough to actually come up there and sit still and listen to what you have to say and see what you have to offer. They like suck it in. They say like, well, we see what you're doing, like where you are now, like we want to do it. So that's automatically their drive, to learn how to use these machines and do what I say, like yo, I'm bringing the MPC today. This is what we use. We ain't about to use Ableton today. We ain't doing that. You about to learn this. You're like, man, this is so much fun, man. I was like, look at what I can do. I got some videos of that too. I haven't put up yet. Kid using the MPC, killing it, like live right there, hitting the pads. Got another guy rapping on the mic, like beatboxing while the kids are like killing it. They should be overseas. But yeah, it's fantastic. This program is pretty beneficial to kids that don't really have an outlet to any type of like music production or any type, or to see how this stuff on the radio that they hear is made. Because a lot of times they want to come up there like thinking like, I want to make what's on the radio. But what I do is I just pull, I just unveil it and tell them like, look, this is what they do. This is it. Now you want to learn some more stuff? And then that's when they really get into the stuff, once they see how easy the stuff is done that they hear on the radio themselves. So they really get into it once you like show them the sweet stuff. So
do you feel, yeah, the rewarding part, like
yeah.
how does that contribute to you as an artist?
Yeah.
Do you take away that love? Do you sort of see that love from the people that helped you out before?
Yeah. Yeah, not in the same way, because they came from like a totally different generation. It's like with me, I was just already into it, but like what I'm doing, I'm taking something that's not familiar at all and presenting it to them, and they actually appreciate it. Yeah.
Do you learn from that as well?
Oh, yeah, I learned my stuff a little bit better. Now I have to teach it, so it makes you try to like be more efficient in how you do stuff.
Student be the teacher?
Something like that. Some Mr. Miyagi type, you know. Wax on, wax off, you know, this and that. Some parables, you know, in there, you know. We talking junk, you know, that's how it works. That's how the class goes.
So what's up next? I know that you're going to be touring and you've got some releases coming up. What's up?
Wow, yeah, there's a lot of stuff for April coming out. We got the 100 in the Hands remix on Warp Records. We got the Clone release coming out. The remix that I did of Space Dimension Controller, just like real ill, Slammer. Then we got my EP, Must See EP, coming out on Third Ear, April 26th. And it's like 4 tracks, different styles and stuff. It's like more, you know, floor to the floor house stuff, but like real kind of soulful, but gritty, you know, my thing, you know, my little twist, my little take on everything. So yeah, we got that coming out. Doing some stuff for Non-Plus, for some UK guys, trying to do an album, considering which label I'm releasing on. Next Wild Oats record. Probably in September, a little later on. I don't know, maybe in July. I might surprise people. I might do a 45. I might do a 7-inch. I might do a 10-inch. You never know what I'm up to. So, yeah, gigs, playing Plastic People, playing the Black Lotus Karate Club there, playing Southport Weekender. So gigs are straight. Yeah, playing in Manchester, Leipzig, Germany. So yeah, I'm staying busy.
My name is Angela Dean. You've been watching Soundcheck for Do Detroit TV. I want to thank my guest Kyle Hall for spending the afternoon with me and I don't know, talking vinyl, talking production, talking travel, talking business. Thanks so much for being with us today.
You're very welcome. It's a pleasure.